going to go for a little bit of a counter pick here. You got John Smith. You get Yao Ming. You get Zhao Sming when you put them together. Going with my hero, Yao Ming. Try shooting over that.
I never realized that's why your name was Zhao Sming.
Yep.
Like that.
Well, I hope you live up to the name because we have one more card to reveal for our opponents. Chris, what are you rolling with today?
I'm going with Invincible Tracy McGrady.
Oh.
T-Mac.
All right, we have our work cut out for us. All right, Brian.
Yeah, I see 5 99s on the board, and I'm going to add a 6th one. It's none other than the Greek freak, Giannis. Come on down.
Ooh, tall.
All right, I've gotten a couple wins on 2K TV, and we'll see what happens today. Best of luck to you guys.
It's time for payback. Go up. Dang it.
Ooh. Okay.
Nice. Oops.
Let me get you a screen, Chris.
Oh, I don't need a screen.
Oh, good take.
We going down. We dunking.
Good take, good take.
Love to see that highlight reel.
Oh, T-Mac coming back. Okay. All right, this is going to be a tough matchup for me.
Ooh, trading off baskets.
Right back.
Yep.
Nice pass.
I see you.
Let's
Great
go.
finish.
Out of bounds.
No.
Ooh.
Who will be the first to get a stop?
Not you guys.
I mean,
Block him.
There.
Yep, get
Block
out.
him.
There's the first stop.
We're out. We're out. Oh, I threw that
no.
away.
There's a second.
Oh.
There's yeah.
Help out.
Oh, my bad. I shouldn't have helped there.
That's a green. T-Mac is tough to guard.
Oh, Jimmy, you don't want that? Okay.
Oh,
Nope.
my goodness.
that's my teammate, Brian. I'm going to find him.
Skin spicy.
Nice take.
Last time I passed, I got a turnover, so we're done passing today.
LD didn't need one excuse to not pass.
Never met a shot that I didn't like.
Especially not with Kobe.
Absolutely.
Give me that board.
There you go. Kobe.
Nice take.
Brian.
Nice. Let's go. Let's go.
Hit him with that 540.
That was nice.
I'm locked in.
Tough dunk.
Great
Oh.
job.
There it is. The drop off to the
What
big
was
man.
that?
Okay.
Oh, we'll take
12-11.
it. What a finish.
See you, John.
It's that Dev luck right there.
He told somebody at the dev room before, he was like, listen, I'm logging in at this time.
Yep, stay on him. Stay on him.
Good D, though. Good D, though.
Good stuff. We got a close one. Professor, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, we haven't heard from that team for a while. What's going on over there?
Locked in, Alexis.
Nice. Good pass.
Lock into that.
Ooh,
Got you,
locked
John.
into that, he said.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Oh.
Couldn't get to him in time.
Ooh.
Oh, good dunk. Good dunk. All right.
We're officially in no 3 territory.
Yeah.
We are in no 3 territory. Oh, you
What?
got that? Okay. All
I
right.
don't see a ref.
All right, I got T-Mac. Putting the moves on. Oh, the back door.
Come on.
We are in
Nice.
trouble.
In a league that has become all about the 3-ball, here are 2 teams that are fantastic shooting it from deep, Doris.
Yeah, we call this the three-point revolution. It is how the league has evolved. The game looks nothing like it did. 10 years ago. Obviously, the pace is faster and the spacing is much better.
Here are the starters for Houston. They've got Josh Christopher. He's out there with Smith. Green out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Big Dog in at the point.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Big Dog. No luck on that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Great communication on defense in that one. They worked really well as a unit to frustrate the offense.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way. Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Now here's Green. He had 10 points in the win against the Bulls in Chicago. Here's Big Dog, and he banks in the layup. And if you want to see the way MP carries this team, just take a look at the stat sheet. He's all over it.
He leads his team in not one, not two, but 5 categories. I'm not sure if I've ever seen anything like this.
Here's Brown, after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. And how about Jaylen Brown doors becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit. Led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
Both shots good from the stripe. Smith Jr. with incredible upside grit, and he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy who puts in extra time in practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Big Dog. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Boston. Now here's Brogdon. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Here's Big Dog. Driving in. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Brown passes to Brogdon. Now Tatum. To the wing, right side. Horford for 3. Connects from downtown.
Well, this guy's got such big-time mobility for a big man. Al Horford specializes in finding the gaps in the defense. Nice catch and shoot.
Timeout call. Houston.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Christopher. Outside Porter. To the paint. Here's Big Dog. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, B.A. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Now here's Horford. 9 points for him in his last game. Tatum from long range. Rebounded by Green.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Big Dog. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Endorse some of the best stories every year involve veteran stars who were essentially put out to pasture by the pundits. And they're dominating.
Yeah, we're in a world, BA, that moves very quickly and that seems to be obsessed with the next new thing. Take a guy like Al Horford, who for a stretch of his career many consider to be past his prime, and then yet you see him in a new situation display the skills that have made him so successful for so long.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Out to the right wing. Back to White. 1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. And the shot goes down. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Porter the pass to Martin. Here's Big Dog. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Chicago.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And Boston has possession. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Confidence and composure in the paint. Danilo Gallinari from inside.
And that was the mobile 1 drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Boston trailing. And here's White. They get it back. Outside for Gallinari. Pass to Williams. Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. It's Smart on the wing. Fires for 3. With the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback. Williams has got his second basket on the night.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Celtics leading by a point. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Ends up going with a new group. Houston making some changes. The Celtics with the lead. Boy, you look at Jalen Green. All the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Thanks, well, Big Dog in their last matchup against the Bulls put together a nice one. He had 12 points and also played lockdown defense. His fingerprints were all over this game. This team is rolling right now. He's been a catalyst, and they've worked well together. Guys?
That's good stuff, Allie. He really made his presence felt in that one, doing some heavy lifting.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
Yep, that one goes. Williams has got 6.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Pass to Big Dog. Sengun with it. Williams defending. Yep, count it. Sengun's got his first basket. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Outside White. Smart outside. Outside White. Blocked. Out of bounds. Celtics ball. ball as Boston keeps possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's Gallinari. The Rockets have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Here's Big Dog. Williams defending. Pass to Martin. Clock at 6. Here's Big Dog.
This is what makes Derek White so dangerous. Yes, he can score it. Yes, he can pass it. But he is a tenacious defender.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Rockets ahead, up 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Changes here for the Celtics. Gallinari, he's checked in for Horford. White comes in for Brown. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Smart and White make up the backcourt. Danilo Gallinari out there with Robert Williams. And it's Tatum in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Pass to Christopher. They need this. Good work defensively by White. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Oh, it's stolen.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, the adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good. Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Brown, he's checked in for Gallinari.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Big Dog, hounded by Tatum. The shot to stop the run.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Williams. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Big Dog. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now just a 1-point Boston lead. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
There's Tatum with the three. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by White. Tatum's got 18 points now here in the second half. Sengun checked in for Houston. Porter Jr. comes in for Christopher. And it's the Rockets with the ball.
Substitution.
Pass to Big Dog.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Down low. Outside for Green. Here's Big Dog, hounded by Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum with a steal.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Brown can't hit. 1 second left. The shot that time not on target. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Celtics up by 4, and we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do.
Making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Pass to Big Dog. Smith with it. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Smith out there with Kenyon Martin. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Josh Christopher. And it's Big Dog in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 5. Williams' shot is good. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Timeout called. Houston.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for some teachers.
All right, time now to present our New Balance player of the game, Robert Williams.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy. Fires from deep. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Tatum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
The Rockets trail. Here's Big Dog. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. 1:27 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And we have to take another look at that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
They've also done an adequate job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
Big Dog can't get it to go.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Celtics.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jason Tatum.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Garcia, third personal foul, 15 foul.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up by 9.
What you love about former Rookie of the Year Malcolm Brogdon is this guy gives you great effort on both ends. Can play the 1 and the 2 offensively, smart defensively, and the versatility is key.
Hook loose. Yet another steal from him, and that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
Good game last night.
Bring it in, fellas. One game won't break our season, but let's not make losing a habit. Let's get after it hard today. Today, I want to focus on our shooting. We can definitely do better than we have been. Break down into your stations. Gonna get a lot of shots up today.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Come get it. Come get it. You can't play with me. It's a foul.
Let's go.
Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here.
What you got going on today? just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Big Dog. He's out there with Jalen Green. Smith is out there with Porter. And it's Christopher in at the 4.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Back to Green. Bullock passes to Ntilikina, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And Ntilikina is skilled, really skilled at getting good position in the post. I mean, he uses his quick instinct and understanding of the positioning to score inside.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this.
And that one drops.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And, Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Now, here is Garcia. After the miss from Christian Wood, Christopher the pass to Garcia. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Bullock. And no good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's Christopher. 11 points for him in that last game against the Celtics in Boston. Outside, Garcia takes the 13-footer, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Christopher's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The pass to Ntilikina. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Christopher the pass to Garcia. Houston moving the ball around. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And some off-the-court news for MP recently. He announced he'll be a spokesman for Ruffles.
Oh, and he'll be great. To be honest, you know, Greg, I'm not sure why Ruffles hasn't reached out to me. I practically live off the cheddar and sour cream. And I can say Ruffles has ridges.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Ntilikina can't hit. Houston leading by 7. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The 4th most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the finals.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Mike Powell comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Ntilikina. 1:41 left here in the first quarter. Irving looking for an opening. And Hardaway gets it to go. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
And so Green will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 6. They just couldn't.
Substitution
Let's go for a different look here. Christian Woods checked in for JaVale McGee. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Josh Green. And it's Ntilikina in for Kyrie Irving. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Martin. Smith is out there, big dog. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Christopher in at the 1 spot. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Big Dog in the last matchup against the Celtics was superb. He had 15 points, and he was adding defense as well, with a lot of steals. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. See if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Now, here's Bullock. 11 points for him in that last game against New York.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Rebound by Smith. Houston leading by 11. Passes it to Martin. Outside, Green. Pass to Garcia. Out to the right wing. Over Kleber. The Rockets with another miss.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And here's Bullock from the arc. No good that time, so Houston will take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Ntilikina can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Ntilikina. After the made shot from Garcia, Ntilikina passes to Kleber. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the officials call a traveling violation. Rockets leading by 15. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
Christopher the pass to Garcia. Over Kleber. Garcia can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Bullock kicks to Hardaway. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That's his first foul. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be revoked.
Now, here's Irving. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the second quarter. Count it. Good. Garcia's got 11 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Dallas calls timeout.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
JaVale McGee's checked in for... And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving.
That's the end of the first half. For the score, your Mavericks 10, the Rockets 49.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
Substitution
He's checked in for the Rockets. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Kevin Porter. Martin, the pass to Garcia. Another miss by Houston. Mavericks trailed by 19. They've got Reggie Bullock. Ntilikina out there with Irving. And it's Green. And it's Wood in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
The Rockets have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas.
One shot.
That's good from Garcia. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day. A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Wood kicks to Bullock. Pocket 6. On its way from Irving for 2. That's good on the jump shot. Irving's got 5.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Rockets leading by 22. Garcia passes to Martin and finished off by Martin.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bullock passes to Kleber. Just his first attempt, and he hits the jump shot. Houston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Martin. Outside, Garcia. The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And it's Big Dog with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And for Houston, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Smith is out there with Big Dog. Then it's Porter. And it's Martin in at the 3 slot. Here's Smith from the left block. He sends it through. Smith's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Rockets. There's the pass to Bullock. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Hardaway kicks to Wood. over Garcia. Off target from the baseline. And it's Houston's ball. Martin dishes to Garcia. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Pass to Bullock. To the paint. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Ntilikina. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The height and quickness of Ntilikina often puts defenders in tough spots. Hard to guard sometimes without fouling. And the court.
Substitution on the
It just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Houston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Big Dog.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
First one falls for him. That one is no good. Right side, Garcia. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Pinson. Green up on top. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Josh Green. 2 shots.
That's good from Green. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's Garcia off the mark. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
It's New Year's Eve, celebrating with a little NBA basketball. Grant, as a player, did you ever have New Year's resolutions?
You know, that's a tough one, B.A. I don't think so. Probably maybe turn the ball over less, or I guess that's what my coaches would have said. But really, New Year's Eve games are fun to play in, especially at home.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. They've got Derrick Rose topping out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley, and it's Hartenstein in a... the center position.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Rose, the pass to Quickley. Lets it go. They grab their own miss. Porter with the steal. Pass to Big Dog. To the inside. Here's Kaminsky. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
One shot.
Free throw's good. Kaminsky. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Inside. Here's Porter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Porter's got 5.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
Quickly outside. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. From outside, off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Big Dog. And that comes off the assist by Green.
I just love the ball movement.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Back to Rose. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Barrett. 6 to shoot. Good on the shot.
Yeah, he's going to find a way to score. RJ sniffing out the opportunity there.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Pass to Smith. Here's Big Dog, guarded by Toppin. Big Dog can't get it to go.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
To the middle. Good D by Rose.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Hartenstein. Quickly outside. Takes the 3. It's not going to go for him. And Houston will come the other way.
Well, you know, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
Now here's Quickly. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Nails it from 3. Toppin's got 5.
Well, the defense doesn't want to let Obi Toppin find some comfortability from that range.
Timeout call. Houston. And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A. controlling his turnovers. Now, still a work in progress, but all these...
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Then it's Smith, and it's Big Dog in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Rose. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Kevin Porter.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
And so Rose knocks them both down.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. The 2011 season. Whew, that was something special.
Here's Big Dog. Offline with a 3. New York trailing. Now Rose. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Counted.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. To the right side. Here's Big Dog. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. 5 points in the game. D. Rose in 2011. MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games, and it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season, and Boston still had the big 3. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Green. Here's Big Dog, coming off a solid outing against Dallas. Now here's Smith to the inside. Big Dog. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now an 11-point Houston lead. Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
After a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
R.J. Barrett.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Big Dog. Kept alive by Houston. A nice shot by Smith.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Toppin. Out to Rose. They shoot again. Back to Hartenstein. Rose against Porter. Rose with the bucket. Rose has got 8 points here in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Houston calls timeout. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, well, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead.
Your Rockets 38. The Knicks 31. They are here, the one and only.
Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. Boy, you look at... So on the floor for New York, Obi Toppin out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's quickly in at the shooting guard position.
Thanksville Big Dog in their last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He scored 20 points and plus he nabbed a couple boards. He showed just how reliable he can be when his role on the floor is expanded. Guys, back to you.
Hey, he made play after play. Really solid effort all night.
And he did it in a variety of ways, which makes him harder for opponents to deal with.
Well, he can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
It's good. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Barrett with nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Here's Big Dog. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Quickly. Back to Rose. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Oh, wow. Rose looking just as tenacious as ever. He isn't intimidated by the close D at all.
Derrick Rose, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So for the Knicks, Robinson comes in for Hartenstein, and Hart subbed in for Quickly. And so Rose knocks them both down.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
To the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That free throw no good. Robinson, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Grimes, he's checked in for Rose. And he's good on the second. New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Barrett. It's Hart on the wing. Right side, Robinson. Left side, Barrett. And that one is stuffed right through.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Well, Brent Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. RJ Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you'd have a pretty strong 5 out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad.
The Rockets have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Big Dog. Down low. Outside, Green. To the wing on the left. Here's Garuba. Robinson defending. On the wing, Green. Here's Big Dog. And another miss by Houston. The Knicks have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Barrett, he's open. Offensive board. Toppin passes to Hart. Here's Grimes. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Houston in the lead. Outside, Green. Here's Big Dog, guarded by Barrett. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Toppin, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Houston has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Pass to Green. Here's Garuba. Inside. Up and in on the layup. He's got 11.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Robinson against Barrett. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Rockets on top, leading by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now, the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Then there's Kenyon Martin. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Big Dog in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Yes! And the foul! It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Quickly outside. Toppin passes to Hart. Back to Toppin to tie it up. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Big Dog, guarded by Toppin. Pass to Şengün. And he goes in for the dunk.
The reverse slam That was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Hartenstein, defended by Şengün. Rose, the pass to Hart. 4 on the clock. Now quickly, puts up a 3. Offensive board. Rose outside. Pass to Hart.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Barrett's checked in for New York. And both free throws good for Hart.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Timeout called. Houston. They're ahead by 3. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
I mean, come on. His offensive focus was just second to none in this game. He really found his rhythm early and didn't give the defense a chance at all.
Quickly is checked in for New York. Pass to Big Dog. Outside, Green. Here's Big Dog. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
1.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Uses the glass on the layup. Barrett's got 9 points here in the second half.
R.J. Barrett wanting the ball and coming through. That was critical.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Making moves with the game in the balance. That's how you take matters into your own hands.
To take the lead. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Toppin just going right through the defense that time to earn a couple.
Shooting for New York.
First free throw is good. And that ties this game up. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. So he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Martin outside. Pass to Big Dog. To the inside. Corner.
Yes! Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're trailing by 1. 59 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on the Knicks head coach talking to his team. He was calm but confident. He asked them to be quicker getting to their offense and intense on D. He said, we're right there. We have to get some quick hitters and then pressure the ball. He knows they're low on time, but he sees a way back.
Allie, thank you. Back to Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
The line for Houston, Jalen Green.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Washington's checked in for the Rockets. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Here's Barrett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
RJ coming through, and that one makes you feel good.
And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
And it's good. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Washington.
They trail by 1. 26 seconds left in the final quarter.
Hey, Chad, welcome your Quad City, Texas.
Christopher, he's checked in for Washington. 26 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Barrett. Second shot opportunity. Cash.
And Barrett does have the size to go in there and mix it up.
Timeout called. Houston. They're behind by 1. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Pass to Big Dog. Down low. Oh, no good! And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Shooting for New York.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2.
Barrett is still working on his free throw consistency. Here's a chance to show how far he's come. Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Well, you can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
And knocks down the 3.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. So it's the Knicks now. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Smith. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hey, yo, right here. Shot! I see him. Way to grab him. Give me that. Come get it!